Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be working on the charger in this one. I've actually got my brother over here, my dad. We're going to start on it tonight, try to get the big piece out. By big piece, I mean the flooring. We do have the heater going because it is freezing outside. It's like 4 degrees, maybe less. So if you can't hear me, I'm going to try to adjust it a little bit in editing, but if not, I'm sorry. But by big piece, I mean flooring. So as you can see, we have the floor over there. We've got the smaller one in the back. And we're going to try to get this big chunk out of here. Not exactly sure how we're going to go about doing it. We think we've got a pretty good idea. Anyway, so we're going to get the car moved out a little bit, get it a little bit more accessible, and I will pick back up when we start actually working on it, getting it cut out and everything. So as you can see, we got the charger moved out in a little bit more reasonable working area. We've got about this much room on both sides now. Move four-wheelers and stuff over there. Dad and Dwayne, they are trying to figure out what all we need to cut off of this floor to weld onto the floor that we got. Those are pretty much a one size for all, at least the one I got. I think it's a CHL floor pan or some shit. But it is set up pretty much for a bench seat. This was a bucket seat with a center buddy seat in the middle. I don't think it was a console car. I'm not sure. I'd have to run the VIN on it again. Pretty much all we got to do is take off a couple of brackets, add a plate in or whatever, put on there. Not too hard. I guess they're gonna keep discussing on that. I'm gonna join in with them, figure out what it is. I just stepped out a little bit to record this video. Then we're gonna get to pretty much marking it. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it cut out tonight or if we're gonna get it cut out tomorrow. But tomorrow morning I do have to work, unfortunately, so I don't know how much is gonna get recorded. We're gonna try to talk my dad into recording a little bit more. Otherwise, I will come back and I will fill you in on everything that they've done, which I probably won't be here until at least 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so they'll probably have a bunch done. But I will jump back in next time we get I get a little update, and here we go. I got to take off for the night. Pretty much what we've gotten so far is a game plan set out. And as right now, as you can kind of see in the background, my brother's cutting out the bracing for the bucket seats that go in the middle. So I've talked to my dad. I'm going to try to get him to record a little bit more tomorrow. There may not be anything recorded tonight. But I will try to get as much recorded of this as I possibly can. Changing out one of these floors is pretty simple. There's a couple of videos on it. You want to cut out the biggest part of it and then go back into the spot welds. That's going to save you a bunch of time, a bunch of headache. It's just going to make it a lot easier on yourself. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get as much of this recorded as I possibly can. There might be a lot of B-roll, but yeah, this is what we're doing. All right, so back over here today. It is the next day. As you can kind of see through that back window, that floor is mostly gone. Dad recorded a little part of it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in now, and then I'm gonna switch around and show you what he's actually done. So here we go.
Well, this is my charger, the 69. James is putting it on YouTube. We cut out some of the flooring. We braced it up with a little one by stock that I went and got, but took out the steering column and the brake pedal so we can get it up in there. But we got the frame rails all marked down in there so we won't hit those, and then we'll just peel them off afterwards, like take the spot welds out and all that. But that be it. There you can see where they put patch panels over the top of the floor instead of cutting the floor out. And right there is, yeah, look at the gap there. That's not cool. Not when you pay somebody to do something for you. Yeah, and see, this is what they did. See the patch panel there? You know, that's not right. Oldsmobile patch panels in a 69 Charger. Not cool.
So this is what he's gotten done so far. Made large cuts around all the bracing and everything. That way we can go back and get all like the spot welds out and all that. Make sure we don't hit any of the bracing. But this here is what was underneath that patch. I haven't watched the videos yet of what Dad did, but from the looks of this is not good. This is what was underneath it. Fucking big hole. It's really nice when you find stuff like that, especially when you paid damn near $7,000 for body work. And then like this side over here, you can stick your fingers in. It's just ridiculous. But we didn't get the center piece here, so what we're doing is we're gonna do all of this front piece, and then we're going to patch in the rears. Dwayne thinks that he's got a pretty good idea of where he's going to cut it at. So this is pretty much what we've gotten so far. Not enjoying what we found, but pretty glad that we're redoing it. Okay, so Dad and I had to go to town real quick. Needed to grab a couple of drill bits and refreshments for them. But while we were gone, Dwayne ended up getting a lot more taken out. Good news is a lot of our, well, pretty much all of our bracing underneath is still in really good shape. They're all new onions. But as you can see, there's a whole bunch of dirt in this cross member here. So another good thing about taking it apart is we can now clean all that out and put some rust converter on it and primer. I don't have to worry about it. So while Dwayne's eating, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work and try to get a little bit of this taken out as much as I can. down in there. You ever think you'd be standing in your car?
What?
You ever think you'd be standing in your car?
No.
Okay, so little update. We've gotten the whole floor out, gotten it all grinded down, looking good pretty much. We are going to do a test fit first. Come on, focus. So they're over there getting everything off that floor. Before we actually stick the floor like welded down, we do have a rust converter to throw up in there. We've got weld through primer that we're going to spray over everything, so that way we know that it should not rust in there. But I'm going to throw you guys up on the stand, and we're going to see about getting this floor fitted in here. update from the beginning of putting the floor in. Got her pretty much as good as we can get it. Now we're going to mark all the bracing up underneath and get her taken out, get all the places for spot welds to go, and call her good. Put her back in one more time and weld her in. Okay, alright, so we got Dwayne and Dad over there. They are drilling out the spot weld holes. I was over here. Got the weld through primer all put on. We got some rust converter down in there, still setting up, but it turned it pretty black, so pretty happy with that. Tried a new kind. So that's a Can-Am product. Never heard of it, but it works, so can't complain. Okay, so it's actually, we worked on this last Sunday, which was going to be the last part of the video. It is now Thursday. My brother and I ended up having to go to work, and anyway, I came and I finished this up today. All the ones with the without the primer on it are the ones I did. So as you can see, there are plenty of spot welds. Even did the underside of that like you're supposed to, but this looks so much better than that rust that's over there. I'm probably gonna cut the video here because the rest of it is going to be like this seam to that seam. It's gonna be the exact same thing as what this is, just taking floor out. It's probably even going to be easier, so I'm not really going to record that. There's that floor pan over there, but like I said, I'm going to be done with this video. Floor is, well, the front piece of the floor is tacked in, spot welded in, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the little welder regulator, for some reason decided it was gonna pop. Don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna call this video here. like I said, it all went in pretty well. It once again, it looks way better than the rest of the floor. Extremely happy with it. I think I heard my dad pulling up, so I might end up grabbing his reaction to it to show you guys. This is his car. If you want the full backstory, I can't remember if it's in the welcome to the channel video or if it's in the first part of the charger, like getting the charger repaired video, but go ahead and check that out. Okay, so Dad is here now. He's looking over final parts, pretty much.
It ain't done yet. We still got to do the back.
I know, but what do you think of it so far?
I like it.
Look a lot better than that rusted floor.
Solid.
All right.
Yeah. Seam sealer, need a lot of it.
Feel the back, or do the back, and then seam seal everything. Yeah. And from the last time I just recorded, primed firewall lane, some rust fix stuff.
Yeah, I need to do it. So over there too.
Yeah, need to do a lot of it in there. But
get the mud daubers out.
Right? Yeah, there's a lot of them on this car. So, but all right, I'm gonna cut back over to the little outro of this video. I just wanted to get his little input on it. But if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I will try to respond as fast as I can. I don't normally get too many of them, so it's pretty easy to respond to all of them. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button if you would. Help me out a little bit. And stay tuned for more of the charger, because now that we have the floor done, the next thing is we got to fix that pillar over there, which isn't going to be too bad. Gonna wash it all down, gonna actually get this sanded, and we're gonna try to get it painted. Then motor's gonna get thrown in it, transmission's gonna get put in it with that. We're gonna do the other rear end. We're gonna show how to use the third gen charger disc brakes on the front. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to do with this car, especially now that we're getting the floor done. That was a big thing that was holding us back. We wanted my brother to be here because he is a better welder, but it is just spot weld, so I decided I was going to come and do this. I'm probably going to end up doing that back piece, but yeah, subscribe, or hit the like button, hit that notification bell if you want to see more of these and you want to be notified when they actually come out. So thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day.